how do you check whether a management is good before investing in a stock? What are the qualities of a great management team? Yeah, it's a great question. So what you can do is if you're connected with somebody that's a friend of the management team on LinkedIn, you can call up for that friend of yours. And we're all 2 degrees of separation away from everybody. You can also go and interview the management team. Go to their annual shareholder meetings. That's right. You want to meet with any CEO in the world? Here's how you do it. Go to shareholder meetings because nobody goes there. If you want to sell a product to a CEO, go to a shareholder meeting and stay until the end. And they don't leave until everybody, including you, leaves. It's free to go to. That's right. Go to shareholder meetings. You want to meet a CEO and get a job? Go to shareholder meetings. So, and when you go to shareholder meetings, you can kind of assess when talking to the management team if they make you excited about the company. You can watch interviews with them as well online on YouTube, whatever, if you can't meet with them. I get it. We can't all, get onto an airplane and fly around the world to meet somebody who's a CEO. Watch interviews with them on YouTube. Do they get you excited? Think about you as a customer. Do they get you excited about their company? The best CEOs in the world are great salespeople. That's just the way it works. People that rise to the top in all industries are great salespeople. Politicians that rise to the top, they're salespeople. Lawyers that make partner, they're great salespeople. It is what it is. CEOs that rise through the ranks, they're great salespeople. Do they get you excited about a product enough for you to pay a big margin to buy that product or service? You can also do this. You can go to the annual report for that company. So if you're in America, go to sec.gov and do an advanced search or just do a search on the ticker and read the 10K, which is the annual report. Every country has their own system like that. Read the annual report or go to the website of the company and read the annual report. And there's a discussion of the management team and where they came from. Have they been very successful in the past? If not, don't invest. There's a plethora of stocks to decide to invest in. You don't have to invest in that one. You can also go to glassdoor.com and you can look to see what employees have to say about the CEO. The employees think that CEO is an amazing CEO. Are they happy? And I'll tell you about the corporate culture too, if you go to glassdoor.com. And so there's a ton of ways to do it. And just in general, okay, and sometimes I don't want to go there, but I will now. Don't ever invest in a tech company if all the founders have left the firm, meaning they're no longer involved. Okay, just be really, really careful with that. A lot of times founders leave, but they're still loosely involved, right? They're advisors, and that's cool if they're somehow tied to the company. But if they all leave, just be careful because CEOs that are not founders of companies, sometimes they're just focused on making the board happy or shareholders in the near term, whereas founders are very long-term focused, right? And that's with respect to public companies. Private companies is another story there. Yeah. And if you have additional questions about that, please let me know. And there's no reason you can't network to meet with people that work at a company, including the CEO, etc. Read this book. Go to my website, harounventures.com. Read this book. It'll tell you how to get a meeting with anybody.